we're just watching what's happening with Leon Panetta. I know Bill was just talking about this too. Basically, he brought up the priest who was slaughtered in France. This is really one of the strongest mentions we've seen of ISIS yet on this floor. And there were a lot of questions about why it wasn't being talked about, and we just witnessed why. Because when it was brought up and when Leon Panetta made a case for fighting ISIS, this entire crowd all around us and all the way up into the rafters started chanting "No more war," to the point that Leon Panetta really could barely go on with his speech. He is one of 4 people who served as the Secretary of Defense to President Obama, and he's also someone who wrote quite critically about President Obama and about his leadership. He's up here now supporting Hillary Clinton. It'd be interesting to see if the President and Leon Panetta run into each other in the hall, but I can tell you that the reaction in this crowd tells you a lot about why this group and why the people that Jesse Waters spoke to don't know much about ISIS, and they don't want to hear much about any more war, Bill.
Now, interesting that the Obama administration would give Leon Panetta a platform. As you pointed out in his book, he did criticize, as did all the other secretaries of defense under President Obama. They all said pretty much the same thing, that he was disengaged with the terror threat. He didn't think it was a top priority. He wasn't aggressive enough. But I guess to Hillary Clinton's credit, I should say, because remember, Leon Panetta was a top advisor to her husband when he was president. Hillary Clinton allowed Panetta to have his say. But it is kind of shocking that he would be shouted down.
It is shocking, but clearly Leon Panetta and Hillary Clinton are more on the same page. And, Bill, this may be a way for Hillary Clinton to start distancing herself a bit from Obama foreign policy. Look for her to do that increasingly over the next couple of days, because she has to put some daylight between herself and President Obama on this issue if she wants to convince people that she's serious about fighting ISIS. But as for the very strong Democrats who are in this theater tonight, they are very much against this. And it also says something about the way that the Democratic Party has moved. It is clearly more liberal, more college educated, more wealthy, and it is not a moderate party that embraces what they often see as a hawk in Hillary Clinton, and it's why she doesn't talk about this topic all that much, Belle. Yeah,
she will, though, once she gets out of Philadelphia, because she knows it's coming in the debate. Now, while you were talking, I want to go back to Hemmer, because Hemmer was listening. They started chanting USA, USA. What was that all about, Hemmer?
Many people did, Bill. Still others were still screaming no more war. But again, you heard that chant of USA ripple through the arena here. That is now being met by a lot of applause now for Leon Panetta. I think he makes some outstanding points there, Bill, about his relationship with the Obama administration, what he's talked about since he left the administration. And Hillary Clinton obviously gave him the okay to go ahead and speak here tonight. He's delivered that message. I will tell you, Bill, late last night we were told that the Bernie Sanders matter is behind this convention. I've been in this hall for about 3.5 hours. I have not heard a single Bernie chant tonight, Bill. So clearly it is behind it.
Okay, so thank you guys, as always.